Hi, I'm Chris from Nutribox, and today I'm going to be showing you a video of a vegetable stew. This video is brought to us with funding from Stoke on Trent Council, working in partnership with Nutribox. And for the ingredients on this video, we're going to be using potatoes, carrots, leeks, onions. That's all going to get cut up and put into the stew. And we're also going to be making some vegetable suet dumplings that will go with the stew. Okay, so first of all guys, we need to cut up the vegetables that are going to go in the stew. So it can be a chunky vegetable stew, so you haven't got to cut stuff too small. You're going to top and tail the leek, throw the ends to one side, cut it straight down the middle using the claw technique. So the knife goes in and comes straight down the middle, cuts the leek in half, and then we're going to slice that leek up, watching the fingers, into some relatively nice thick cuts. And what we want to do with the leek is just set it to one side while we cut the other veg up, because the leek isn't going to go in until the very last minute. We want that to retain some of its crunch. Potatoes, we can leave the skin on. So again, using the claw technique, cut straight through the potato in half so it sits nice on your chopping board, it doesn't go sliding about. And then cut it again, straight down the middle. And with this, you could cut it into chunks of 4. So they're that kind of size. Straight into your pan. Same with the other one. And if you haven't got a saucepan like this, or if you've got something like a slow cooker, it'll work perfectly fine in there. And when we cover it with liquid, what we're going to do is just put it on quite a low heat, just so it simmers. And that'll soften the vegetables up. Carrots, just take the end off. Again, cut it straight down the middle. Sit them flat. Nice chunks of carrot. These ingredients should be enough for about 4 portions. No need to peel the veg, apart from the onions. It's actually healthy, nutritious values in that peel. And there you go. Then onion, top and tail the onion. Peel the skin off. And once the onions are peeled, we'll throw them into it and cover it with the liquid. So now all the vegetables are chopped up. We've got the carrots, potatoes and onions in the pan. We're going to cover that with water, just so it covers the top of the veg. Turn it on. And now we've got some vegetable stock cubes. We're going to just crumble them into it. And these veg stock cubes are what are going to give you the flavour. So instead of using salt and pepper, I'm just using stock cubes. You can add some additional seasoning to it if you want to. And then a little bit of tomato puree. So that was probably about 150 grams. Give it a little stir together. And then what we're going to do is put a lid on it. Stir it occasionally once it starts to boil. If it boils too much and gets really sort of aggressive on the stove, then just turn the heat down a little bit. So we've got some nice heat in the pan now. the vegetables are all cooking along nicely, softening up. So we're going to add some of the gravy granules to it. Not too many, because the starch from the potatoes is a natural thickener. So if we add too much gravy now, we'll constantly have to keep adding water to it to get the right consistency, and by doing that we'll lose a lot of the flavour. So a tiny bit more gravy, and then what we're going to do is turn this right down, add the leeks to it and set it aside whilst we make the dumplings. And the dumplings are going to take about 10 to 15 minutes.